Okay, so at the graduation celebration for, can you see that? Can you see that in the background? Oh, graduation for me and some other people, well, lots of other students. Graduation. Someone's using an implant to stop me from talking right now, but I'm at a graduation and I can't tell you anything else. I'm trying very hard to describe everything else to you. But this is a graduation for Upper Iowa. No. Yes, Upper Iowa University in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And yeah, I'm having a great time. I got dressed up, kind of dressed up. I kept the earmuffs because I refuse to sit in the audience, sit in the what is this called? I forgot what this place is called, what this area is called, but I refuse to sit here and have my ears move around. But anyways, so I had a great time. It was a great. We had rehearsal. We're gonna have pictures coming up. We got a gift, and the coolest thing ever is this honor roll. This honor roll, I think they hand these out to honor roll students. I think, or everybody gets one. Maybe. I don't know. I think it's for honor roll students, but we'll see. If everybody has one, then I think everybody will get one, or everybody graduated on honor roll. I don't know. I heard like the honor roll kids get like these things that hang down their shoulders. So I'm really excited about finally getting one, right? Finally graduating from school and being on the honor roll. That's pretty cool. And I finally was able to, because I had all the tools I would need to graduate from school. You need a computer, you need the internet, you need time, you need energy, you need, well, time is energy, but you need space, you need tools or gravity. So you need energy and gravity working together to help you become successful. And I finally had those things. As soon as I got a job, I had all the tools and all the energy I needed to graduate from school on the honor roll. So the 12 years I spent in Madison, from elementary school to the graduating from high school, my family never provided me with the tools I needed to be successful. And shortly after I got a job, all the tools and the energy I needed to be successful was immediately given to me. So, and over the a far and above beyond what I needed. So I had way more energy, way more tools, and I guess someone withheld the least amount of energy, the least amount of tools to make anybody successful for 12 years from me. And it takes so little. It takes very little. With very few tools, you can be very successful. With very little time, you can do a lot. And I learned that I learned all these cool things as soon as I got a job. And someone withheld energy from me for this purpose, for that purpose. So they have a history years later that says this man wasn't that intelligent. Never learned anything in high school, never learned anything in middle school, never learned anything in elementary school, but that's not true. He never had tools to prove his intelligence. So the whole time he was very smart, but but under no circumstances can anybody with any intelligence prove their intelligence without tools, without time, without tools, time, energy, gravity, space, the internet. So that's energy and gravity. So it's a fusion of power and power. The internet is a fusion between power and material resources that are found in the earth, the gravity. So anything found within the earth is gravity. It represents gravity. It is a resource. a natural resource. So power and gravity, energy and gravity created the internet with structured natural resources, or reason. They're using an implant to stop me from describing the internet to you. So I can clearly do a better job of telling you guys what the internet is or how it came to be. Well, not clearly, but somewhere in life we all learn how the internet came to be, or more details about the internet than I just told you. So it requires your memory. And to compress that idea, your past with the present thoughts you're having. So whatever you thought about in the past, it requires implants. And then somebody's talking to me, harassing me about this, how much I'm struggling to describe what I want to say to you. They're enjoying it. But anyways, the other point was, that's pretty cool. So I learned how to, and it's a great celebration for me because it has purpose. This is the biggest moment, one of the biggest moments of my life. I finally graduated from college, right? And well, I did a few months ago, but now we get to celebrate it. So, and I told Todd Hall and his friends and a lot of other gay community members with using implants to speak to me 24/7 about every single thing I see, every single thing I do, every single thing they want me to do. I told them no one deserves to be in the audience of your graduation from an invitation from you unless they helped you somewhere on your journey to be a graduate. So that requires a lot of work. To be an audience member and have purpose, it means you gave lots of energy to help somebody. You gave your time, you gave space, you gave resources, you gave everything you could to help somebody graduate. And that is the gift in watching them, witnessing them graduate is a fulfillment for the people in the audience as much as it is for the person who graduated, because you worked together to make this graduation possible. And that is it's an incredible moment for your family, your friends, and you to celebrate together that you just did something, you accomplished something that took years to accomplish, took lots of time, took hours of your day. So it's a celebration of life, of energy, and gravity, control of your life, maintaining control of your life to achieve a purpose, maintaining control of your time, your resources to achieve a purpose. And you celebrate it at your graduation. So for me, I personally had to do it all myself. I had to learn how to read, write in elementary school by myself. Well, it came really easy for me. I'm sure it's the same for lots of kids. There's really no credit to be given there. I learned how to go to, I decided to go back to school on my own because I knew it was something I always had to prove to myself. How intelligent am I? And the challenge was in school. And I also learned later that your intelligence isn't determined by what college you go to. Your intelligence is determined by what space you learn to occupy from all the things you learned in school. That's a measure of your intelligence. So millions of kids graduate from college, and millions of kids have the same information taught to them. The test of your intelligence is not your memory. It's not how well you remember the things you learned. The test of your intelligence is how well you can apply what you learned to occupy space no one else has occupied, to crack the earth and venture into an area that's complicated, difficult, and humanity has struggled in. So applying everything you learn to improve upon yourself and improve the lives of the people around you. That's the greatest sign of your intelligence. And that's what we measure people in our society by. How well did you improve upon everything you learned? But anyways, so I didn't know that before. So I went to school thinking that I would prove my intelligence. But in reality, I just proved I can remember the things I learned. And after I went to school and I graduated, well, while I was in school, I was learning how to improve all mankind. And my greatest accomplishment in life has been teaching people as well as I can to advance, to improve weightlifting so we can live for a very long time, for an incredibly long time with gravity's help. So I started learning physics in the privacy of my home. Well, not that I wasn't alone. There were people harassing me with implants, but I learned physics and I learned how to improve my life. So a good way to improve your life is to learn how to live longer, right? Learn how to, but not just by modern weightlifting. Modern weightlifting is not going to cut it. It's not going to give you the improvements you're asking for. The one main reason is that modern weightlifting doesn't control mass. You can't control the mass you gain with modern weightlifting without controlling the area, the mass of pressure. So if you improve the area of pressure, if you can control the area of pressure, you can control the mass in the future during recovery. And if you control your mass during recovery, you can turn that mass into density. So you can turn this area into highly compressed mass the stronger you get. So the area your body exists in, you can turn it into density. If you turn that muscle, bone, mass, and basically everything you're made out of, and you compress more matter into that same area, your body has to adapt. It has to improve to allow more matter in the same area. And the only way it's going to do that if you can rebuild faster, you can rebuild stronger, you have a power source to support the density and the rebuilding material. So you need mass, and you need basically every energy to improve, the energy inside your body to improve. And it improves with pressure, with gravity's help. So as long as you can increase force, add more force in the same area, you will always improve every single time you weightlift. Every single time you lift weights and you add more force in the same area, your body will become denser. And that denser and denser and denser. And the mass inside your body is going to keep improving. So your lungs, your liver, your heart, your veins, your blood, your every biological process inside you is going to improve under pressure because it has to. There's no choice. You're applying pressure and forcing more matter into a smaller area. And what do we do under pressure? Mass and pressure, it evolves. It's evolution. You can't get rid of the things inside your body, and they don't disappear, so they have to find a way to exist in a tougher environment. And the tougher the environment is, the stronger the things in that environment become if they have an opportunity to recover, to build, and to get stronger. So that's my gift to mankind. That's the improvement I found. And I've tried as much as I can to tell everybody I know how to continue to live for a very long time. And someone, because there's an implant in my body, won't let me tell people that truth. So people are dying every day while I'm trying to, and I think these people I know these people, if there's enough time in their life, so if they have weeks to live or months to live, if they have enough time to start the process, to start the training and recover, they would instantly begin to extend their lives. So there are elderly people who have enough time to start the process, and someone is interfering with me telling the world this because they don't want the secret of the implant to also be told to the world. So they're sacrificing millions of lives across the world because they put an implant in several different people's bodies. And it's such an heinous act. It's such an embarrassment to this country and the history of America and everything that we think she stands, the freedom and the strength that gave birth to this nation is being would look contradicts it. It contradicts the foundation of this nation to put implants in people's bodies and to interfere with someone's life because they won't have sex with you. Contradicts the foundation of this nation, the freedom and the strength that she stands for. And it all, so I made that discovery. I'm so proud of that discovery. Going to Upper Iowa University helped me achieve the purpose I held in my life since elementary school, graduating from college. That was one purpose I gave myself. I told myself I'd throw my energy, my life, my intelligence, my power, everything I had, my nature into proving or graduating from college, because I thought it was an intelligence test. But really the intelligence test comes after college, and the intelligence test is how well do you take what you learned and apply it to something in the world that you can improve upon, that you can find and improve. So that's the intelligence test. And I did, and I'm proud of that too. So I passed the intelligence test, I graduated from college, and here I am with implants when I should be celebrating more life by training with gravity. Well, here I am at my graduation. It's a great graduation. It's very well set up. They gave us gifts. They gave me a gown. It looks great. The people here are great. But the intelligence test I passed. What else was I saying? But what we should be doing is celebrating life across the country and celebrating the reality that we can continue to exist for a very long time with strength, speed, stamina, and and all these incredible gifts given to us by nature. By the nature of our existence, we are entitled to our freedom, and we are entitled to hold on to our freedom, to maintain our freedom, and with strength. And it's incredible. It is absolutely incredible to have the nature that created us give us these gifts. Our bodies, our biology guarantees us long life if we struggle to attain if you struggle for strength, you can have a very, very long life. And I'm talking hundreds, like 150 years, easy, 160 years, 170 years, if you continue to train with greater force in the same area. If you create the muscle density, you create the bone density, you add the mass to support that muscle and bone density, you will continue to exist, and you will be very, very strong. You will be very, very fast. You will have incredible stamina, and you will live for a very long time. It's just building. It's a matter of building and telling Americans how they can live longer. And someone is stopping me from doing that because of a bigger problem. There's an implant in my body. And everyone is acting like they don't know what I'm talking about. Someone just said in my ears, it's for your security. And if you don't have security, or people would kill you before we could protect you. But under no circumstances will I ever be entirely safe unless gravity protects me, unless I figure out a way to create the muscle and bone density, and within that muscle and bone density will be a mass of power that's going to improve every system in my body, that will give me an improved healing factor. Like you'll get a cut on your skin, and you will heal that cut on your skin within minutes. That's the gift from gravity, is healing. It's power under mass. Mass under pressure improves your bodily functions. So everything inside your body, every single system that your body has to improve under pressure. So that's the only way I'll be safe. But having the time to get that strong, it's not a guarantee. And I'm not going to hide in a dungeon until I'm strong enough to walk out in public and not be afraid that someone's going to kill me because I told everybody there's an implant in my body, and someone decided to acknowledge, yes, there is, and he told. That guy right there in the video, he's the one who told. So I think the truth is, I'm probably going to be killed, I think, because I refused to. I told that there's an implant in my body, but I also did something else. I gave you guys an incredible intelligence. The intelligence is don't increase the weight in the same area on a weightlifting bar. Every single time you lift weights, no matter what body part you choose, and you will continue to get denser. And if you continue to get denser, you will continue to get stronger. And if you continue to get stronger, you will stay alive for a very, very long time. So it's a simple question. Can somebody build that tool for mankind to use so that we don't have to continue to lose our lives long before it's time for us to die? But anyways, I'm willing to sacrifice I'm not willing to sacrifice my life. I think I have to accept the reality that someone's going to hurt me because I chose to tell that there's an implant in my body. And to also hide that from the public, hide me from the public, and no one will ever learn how to get stronger. And no one will ever learn how to stay alive. And they're fighting for their life. I know there are people all around the world who are fighting to stay alive, who desperately want to stay alive, who don't want injuries to take place, who don't want to suffer anymore. And every single day that I'm not training to get stronger, or every single day someone else isn't training to get stronger under pressure, under incredible pressure, is another day that someone who can't train at all, who don't have the physical ability to train and are suffering with all sorts of illnesses, will continue to suffer every single day. So somebody who put implants in people's body has quite the psychology for themselves, to let all these people suffer, to let people continue to die for the sake of implants. So I am so proud. I am very proud that I learned how to get stronger. I am very, very proud that I improved weightlifting, and I at least told as many people as I could everywhere that's reasonable for a person to tell people important things. So I am happy for that I found that intelligence, or at least I proved my intelligence, and my intelligence improved everyone else's life. Well, my intelligence is going to help people stay alive. So I passed the intelligence test, and I graduated from college. So today's that celebration, and if I could, I would celebrate a lot more. But I have to stay in reality, because the illusion that there's not enough. I don't have enough power to really celebrate the way I want to. You know what I mean? So I have to celebrate with less energy than I would like to. But trust me, if I could, I would release a lot of energy to show how ecstatic or I am, and about discovering what I discovered and finally graduating from college. There's an economy that that holds me back, and there's an intelligence that no one's going to appreciate the energy you use unless under the current circumstances. So no amount of power you use at the moment is going to be appreciated. And it's best to control that energy until the right time or until someone decides to allow you to share the energy you have with the world, to let them continue to live. So whoever that is, whoever's making that decision, you are you're not human. You don't belong in our society. You don't belong in America. You are not American. I hope whoever you are, when they discover who you are, they remove you from the country. They don't allow you to exist inside America at all. And I hope people learn. We use the least amount of energy to correct your mistake. And we use lots of energy celebrating the discovery to continue to exist, and celebrating everyone's new journey, the new journey we're all going to take with strength. So that journey is going to be incredible. Having strength, having speed, having stamina, and having a very long life is going to be an incredible journey. And I can't wait to see as many people as possible go on that journey.